Hey everybody, how's it going? Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV, powered by Stagefront VIP, being joined with the trainer of Gervonta Davis, Coach Calvin Ford. And Coach, I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm hot, man. I'm like, ooh, looking at this room. This room like hit me in my chin.
I know you were mentioning it a little bit. This whole process, I feel, has been very personal and emotional for you.
Yes, it has. Because when Tank's out with Floyd and Floyd was retiring, we sat right in them chairs, and nobody didn't even know us. And, you know, now sitting back, it's like, nah, he is the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever think Gervonta would make it to this level?
Dealing with a kid that's coming in the gym, you never know what's going to happen.
Yes.
But he stuck with it. He believed in what we was teaching him, and he seen the vision. Then he started taking over the vision, and that's where we at now.
You know, it's interesting to see, like, the fighters that do make it and don't make it, and like a lot of the time it is being consistent, sticking with it, but you also got to have something in you too that makes you stick with it, and then to make it to like the elite level of the sport, you got to have something special. Like for you, what do you feel separates Tank, and what is that special thing about Tank?
Tank itself, just itself, his hunger, when he was coming up, that's just what he wanted. He loved the lights. He loved people looking at him. He loved it. That's why I said they say they don't understand at this level you're going to see a Tank that is unbelievable because he liked this type of showing. You know, only thing that I'm seeing is I'm hoping that Garcia bring the best out of him. You know, I'm still looking for that fighter that I can hit my chest and say, yo, that fighter.
Do you feel like on I don't know, I guess gut feeling, do you think this will be that fighter?
No, because the different. I wouldn't say no. I'm not gonna say that because I'm fasting. My mind thought is different. I can only wait till that night when they get in the ring and see what he's bringing, you know. But I can say it's different because of the coach that we are facing. You know, Joe is smooth. He's been with his dad for a long period of time. The thing, I wouldn't say it worries me, but it makes me think that how long he wanted this fight. Garcia, he wanted this fight so long before the Rollies, all of them. Before all of them even was mentioned, he wanted this fight. And his promoter was like, yo, you ain't ready for Tank. Now you see everybody on board. So they must believe in their guy. So now you got our belief and they got their belief. Let's let them beliefs meet up in the ring that night and do what it do.
Now, when you look at the fight, like I know you as a coach, you probably feel that he's not ready for Gervonta and given how he is. But like outside of this, from the outside looking in, like do you feel a fighter like Ryan with the guys that he's fought, with the results that he's had, is he really ready for someone like Gervonta?
He's undefeated. He's been knocking his guys out. He's ready.
Yeah.
He's ready. You can't take that from him, you know. So when I sit there and look at a guy, he went through everything to make the fight happen. He's here. Only thing, stop crying about the weight stuff. Tank got to do the same thing, man. Stop crying about it. So
Why? It's kind of bugging you. Why?
no, because they keep bringing it up, and we know in boxing that that's not the truth. You can drink water, you can do certain things. Especially, it's even better after you get off the scale. So, stop doing it, man. You know, stop doing it, man. Trust. It's like you're trying to find an excuse. Don't do that, man. Just go in there and put on a fantastic show.
You know, touching on that, it has been a big thing amongst the fans, like a big thing of discussion.
They don't know. They don't know. That's not the truth. The same thing Ron have to do, the same thing Tank have to do. They both have to do the same thing. You know, so stop it, Ron. Stop it. Just stop it.
When you look at this week for Gervonta, like how has he been this week? Like how have you seen him like physically? How have you seen him emotionally, like outside of all this?
He's been coming in the gym happy. He's ready. He's ready. He's ready. You know, sometimes when you go into big fights, you wonder, is your fighter ready? Looking at him, he's calm. And that incident with the betting, which he was calm there. I'm seeing things that I'm not used to seeing out of him. So that tells me a lot about him now.
What does it tell you?
He's maturing. I wouldn't even use the word maturing. He's growing to be who he's going to become.
What'd you make about the bet? Do you think it's a serious thing that we see?
Tank.
It's real with Tank?
It's real with Tank.
Yeah.
He don't care because Coach Kenny always sit there and say, everybody always talk about they want to fight you. Tell them put up their money. And we had a show called Put Up or Shut Up. You know, you gonna talk that talk, be about it.
Yeah.
Put it all up. Everybody's still gonna get paid. You just not gonna get what you were supposed to get. That's all.
Everyone else but you, but the fighter. Yeah, it's high stakes though.
Yeah, but again, it makes the fight more serious
Yeah.
when you putting everything on the line. Nobody go home with nothing but one thing.
Yeah, the winner.
The winner.
Imagine if that was just the norm.
You see how the fights would be?
Yeah.
Because now it'll mean something.
Well, now they're really fighting for their living. They are, but it's extra. It's like I can't go empty-handed.
Off. They'd be the first in history.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think it happens though? They actually go through with it?
Keeping my fingers crossed that it happen. I really want to happen, you know, because you'll really feel it.
Yeah.
You'll really feel it. You know, not even just the winning side. You know, you happy, but it's still if you got the win. But when you lose, you won't feel it.
You're gonna feel it in the bank account. That's where you're gonna really feel
You
it.
got to look at it. We trained for so many months for that moment in the ring. You get what I'm saying? And the only time you really like, dang, all that hard work we went in it. But money has been spent before the fight even happened.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So now when you walk away with the real prize, you walk away.
Let me know about a little tidbit I picked up from just doing research. Javonte had mentioned that he had heard that Ryan got hurt to the body in sparring. That's what, tell me a little bit about that. Where'd you guys hear that from, and what exactly happened there?
We're in your camp, man. Even though you're in your garage, we're in your camp. So, you know, that's all it is. You know?
Well, what was it? It was a sparring match, and it was like a hook to the liver?
It was sparring. He got, you know, so he was talking about going to Tank body. You better tighten up your body.
Yeah. Well, I guess, should we expect that from Tank then, going right to the body?
No, we don't get into that, you know. Right now, I want to see what his chin made of.
First round, I'm going to try to gauge it.
I mean, I don't know what Tank gonna go out there and do. You know, I don't really know. You know, it's a process with us. We have a method to how we work and whatnot. I got to see what Joe tells him to do, and then I work from there.
You know, this last week, how does it look training wise for Gervonta? Like, what is he going through? What is he doing?
We've been to different gyms. We've been to different cities. He's different. You know, he's different. He's different. You know, he's looking forward to this moment. Yeah. That's what I think it is. Being on this moment and be able to showcase to the world. That's different.
In terms of the sparring, how many rounds did you guys cumulatively?
A lot. I lost count.
You lost count?
I lost count. I really lost count because we was doing stuff much different. I know we had over 8 different opponents came to us. And once it was like, how would I say, we try to look out for everybody, and we wanted to gauge their thoughts of being in front of Tank. And they did interviews, and they said Tank is different. You know, and watching them work, they said Tank is different. So right now, if they saying that, and we already know that, I want to see how he looked that night.
Come the night of the fight, your realistic expectations for how it looks. I know you guys feel you're going to win, but how does the fight look?
Like I said again, I don't know what he's going to bring. Yeah. You don't know that in the fight. My method is, if you're walking down the street and you happen to bump into somebody and he want to go from there, what you going to do? That's true. Yeah, what you going to do? So that's what you going to do. We here now. Yeah. You know?
And I do want to touch on this last thing. You mentioned you're not sure if Ryan's the guy that gets that extra out of Gervonta.
Sure. I have to wait
but
to see.
Who at that 135-pound division do you feel outside of Ryan could be the guy that pulls that out, that you look at and you're like,
You don't know that until they get in front of your guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't measure watching TV, watching who they in front of. I don't measure it that way. Yeah. I measure it that night when you're in the ring with me. You know what I'm saying? Because now we here. Let's make it happen. Yeah. Let's do what it do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess because we hear so much about like the eye test, and you see someone how he does with other opponents, you think like, oh, that could be the guy. Like, look how he's handling these other opponents. But it is different when you have the other dance partner with you, and you get touched by that dance partner.
Right, and you say, damn, it's speed. Like they talk about Ron's speed. Is he really fast? You know, did he ever stand at somebody that's faster than him too? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, y'all probably was slow, and that's why y'all saying he's fast. You know what I'm saying? Now you put another faster in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the things they said about Tank and how he shut them up.
Yeah.
Oh, his power. No, he can box. Oh, he got IQ. I never seen a fight that they trying to break down to each opponent so much, man. I said, this is a coach's dream.
You're doing all the work for you, or?
I just turn on the TV and just watch or flip through my phone. Oh, no, look at this weakness. Look at that. I don't need, no, because I know from where I came from, none of that don't mean nothing until you get in front of a person.
Yeah, that's true, man.
The X's and the O's, it's not football. It's not basketball.
Yeah.
This fighting. My old head used to always, no, the amateurs, they said, Calvin, stop saying fighting. This boxing. I like fighting better.
Yeah.
Go look it up in the dictionary. You rather be boxing or you rather be fighting? Which one you want to be?
Very true. Interesting thing that you did bring up, which kind of triggered something in my mind. I've noticed with fast fighters, when they encounter another fast fighter, it sometimes just completely throws them off, where they're like, what the heck? Like,
We'll sit there, oh, that's going to be a great fight. Then we said, oh, man, it's boring.
Yeah.
So I don't get into all that. You know, I'm going to do what it brings to me, you know. That's what I try to, let's not get caught up in all that. Let's do what we've been doing. Let's focus on what we got to do. Let's see what he say he want this fight. Let's see how bad he wanted this fight.
All right. Coach, good seeing you. Always appreciate speaking to you. Coach Calvin Ford and Marcos Viegas
Appreciate y'all.
here in Vegas. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.